What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris Infinite, and today we got a brand new letter from the development team. This is an incredibly spicy letter. Sadly, it's a bit of a bittersweet letter as per usual. There's a bit of bad news that we're going to get out of the way first, but then there's some incredibly hype new weapons that we're going to be looking at. So, the letter reads, "Hello everyone, this week is a shorter update on the current discussion around the ongoing issues with the Xbox launch of the Resistance update, but we also have more to share of what's to come. As many of you know, the release of the Resistance update is currently split shipped. With our Xbox community waiting patiently for it to hit the platform, we've been hard at work addressing those issues these past 2 weeks and have submitted another round for certifications. Now, we have some preliminary results back and are actively working with Microsoft to assess those. We will know more in the coming week as we don't have a definitive result just yet. It's not the best answer we were hoping to share this week, but it is unfortunately the one we have at this given moment. So, sadly, my dudes, this is actually the news that I was expecting for us to hear this week, that currently there is no definitive answer and we do not have a release date for the Xbox version of the Resistance update just yet. Now, it's a bummer to hear this, but again, because I anticipated it, it's not as much of a bummer. For those of you that are really hoping for the Resistance update and are maybe even losing patience here, sincerest apologies, and I feel like I can speak on behalf of the team with those sincerest apologies, and hopefully throughout the next week we'll be able to get some good news and some good movement on this new certification for the Resistance update. But with the bummer news out of the way, let's talk about these two brand new weapons that we gotta look at here. So first and foremost, we got a frickin' Uzi, man! So the Comp 10 SMG, this little package packs quite the punch, and you will even be able to creep up on unsuspecting robots with its attachments. So let's take a look at this frickin' sucker here. This looks beautiful. It looks awesome. And also, it's really hype for us to be seeing an Uzi here, because that means that this potentially could be a sidearm SMG for us in the game. Now, this is just a personal hope of mine, and, I don't know if it will ever be a realistic thing. It's probably not even that smart of an idea, but it would be really cool if we could unfold the bump stock when we swap to the weapon. That maybe would be really cumbersome for a weapon swap animation, but it would be super cool if we just whip the friggin' bump stock out and then pulled the SMG up. That would be really cool, but probably really time consuming and would make the SMG terrible. Now, on the other note is that whole being able to creep up on machines, so maybe we're gonna get some sort of a extreme suppressor or something like that, that we're going to be able to slap onto the front of it. It's really awesome seeing the team pay some love towards stealth gameplay here in the game, with the AT-WAD and the latest Russian weapons pack, and now with this upcoming Uzi also being potentially a stealth sidearm. And then next up, the S21, which I am so freaking stoked for. So the S21 is also coming. This marksman rifle has been a staple of the military for some decades already, and it will likely be a staple in your loadout to fight back. So let's just take a look at the sucker here. Man, it looks good. It looks freaking good. So what we're getting with the S21 here is a semi-automatic battle rifle, and it looks really awesome. It's basically going to be I guess the American counterpart to the Kotonok that we just got with the latest Russian weapons pack. So, with this being called the S21, we have basically on our hands an in-game version of the M21, which was a sniper rifle used by the US Army. But admittedly, the in-game model looks like it's a bit of a blend between the M21 and the typical M14. Of course, to me personally, a lot of these US rifles look pretty similar. But either way, it's going to be a ton of fun popping machines with this weapon. Now, what we can assume is that these two weapons are likely to come alongside the grenade launcher that we just saw recently as well. So, probably we're looking at American Weapons Pack 2 Electric Boogaloo. And the letter finishes off here saying, we're looking forward to sharing more with you before summer hits in full swing. So stay tuned to all our channels. These have been bite-sized so far, but we are zeroing in more and more on a broader roadmap that we could share with you all. Dude, that's super hype. Dude, roadmap soon? But in all honesty, I'm enjoying the bite-sized bits of information as well. Either way, if we got a full-blown roadmap, I would be so stoked. I've hoped for a roadmap for, I don't know, like 2 years now? So, I want to know, my dudes, would you consider adding the Com-10 or the S21 to your current loadout in the game? If this comes as a weapon pack, are you planning on picking that up? Also, if you're an Xbox player, seriously, my heart goes out to you dudes. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully this information has you hyped up for what's going to be coming in the future of Generation Zero here. But for now, I've been Tenebris Infinite, you've been awesome, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.